Welcome everyone back to the Crimson 15 Podcast. I'm your host, Crimson Sin. Be sure to check us out over on Twitter at C15 Podcast. Join the discussion over on Discord, link in the description below. If you're enjoying the videos, be sure to sub, like, share, and hit that bell for notifications. Be sure to check out part 1 before watching this video, link in the description below. But this is the actual really juicy part of the article because they get into all the crazy stuff. It goes completely off the rails. But with no further ado, on to the video. But here we go. Here's the hard sell. I love this article because they do this part and then the next part like contradicts it. The news shows wonderfully, triumphantly queer. What? But is it? Catra, which is she's super lesbians for Adora, but she's toxic as F. She literally was rebuked by her, but not even like she never really told her, I love you and I want to be with you. It's more like, oh, hang out with me and now you don't and I want to kill you and everyone around you. That's a healthy lesbian relationship, right? When lesbians break up, they want to kill everyone, don't they? So that's a bad, I don't know if that's what they want to show as their shining star. Among the many reasons that the new She-Ra reboot has been critically acclaimed because it contains a few instances of positive LGBTQ representation. That's not worth praising. That's like saying, man, I love this show because that guy and that girl started making out and they're together. So that's a cool show. See how stupid that sounds? That's just as stupid as to like something because there's homosexuals in it. Like, that doesn't matter. Are they cool characters? Do they do amazing things? Do they have great backstories? No, their whole story is they're gay. That's not enough. I guess if you're so starved for representation, I guess you'll take anything. But sorry, I want something better. I'm Hispanic. That'd be like me seeing an Hispanic character in a poncho and a giant sombrero doing the Mexican hat dance. And I'm like, boy, howdy, that rootin' tootin'. That's the greatest thing I've ever seen in my life. No, I want good representation, not just any representation I can get my hands on. I'd rather have none than bad. Towards the end of the first season, we briefly meet Spinderella and Natasha, two minor princesses who are implied to be in a relationship. It's not implied. They're all over each other. They're in a relationship. Like, why even... I guess this writer, unless you actually show like the sex, they don't believe they're in a relationship. And they go on to say that that's what they want to see, which is ridiculous. It's a cartoon. In season 2, it was revealed that Bo, one of the central characters of the show, has 2 dads. Also, if you want to get fully tinfoily hatty, don't talk like that. There's even some evidence that this version of Bo might be a trans man. What evidence? The thing is, he is written as Gordon Goodbrother. He is the man of color, so he could be black, Mexican. He's got to be, he doesn't rock the boat. He's very kind and generous. He's always positive. He can't be shown in any type of like having any type of like anger or anything. He's just a good, nice guy, the soulful saint. And that's what people of color in modern cartoons have to be, which is ridiculous because we're all human beings regardless of the color of our skin. But yeah, I don't buy that for a second. It was enough that the series was nominated for Outstanding Kids and Family Programming at the 30th Annual GLAAD Media Awards, also known as the Shill Awards. Who can out-gay each other? That's it. The story doesn't matter. It's like whoever has the most, what I like to say, queerness is going to win that award, which means nothing. One reason for all the queer content might be because the series creator Noelle Stevenson is a queer woman herself. Oh, you don't say. Oh, I'd cover be shocked. Oh, Noelle Stevenson's a queer? No, duh. You really think that all these characters would be the way they were if it wasn't for Noelle Stevenson? People, again, over on our Discord, join the Discord. Noelle Stevenson is Catra. She is Adora. It's Adora is who she wants to be and Catra is who she really is. And you can see it. It's right there on the screen. All of her failed relationships, all of her hatred towards her family, all of it is played out on the screen. So everything you see is because of the way Noelle actually is. So if you want to know who's responsible for this unprecedented representation, you gotta be kidding me. Oh man, it's probably started with her. Oh, good, duh, she's the showrunner. One example of her playfully blazing attitude towards queer inclusivity could be heard during an interview on an episode of the podcast, She-Ra, the Progressive of Power. Oh God, they should have named it that. That would have been amazing if that was the actual name of the show. Stevenson was asked about the presence of a rainbow in the season 1 finale and whether or not it symbolized something. Stevenson replied, the gay agenda. If you don't remember, they used the taste of the rainbow to beat the Horde army. Like they all held hands in the power of friendship. Very, very My Little Pony, which that fits My Little Pony, not supposedly a serious action show. A giant wave of rainbows knocked out the Horde. But it knocked out Catra too. But Catra's gay, so the gay rainbow knocked out gay Catra. What? So that's just stupid. I'm thinking she was just being dumb and didn't know how to answer the question. But here we go. Here is the second hard sell. But is the show queer enough? I've asked myself every day I wake up in the morning like, was this show queer enough? And then I walk around and I'm just in a 3-hour mental battle with myself. Why couldn't it be more queer? Despite these strides, baby steps, side steps, strides, some LGBTQ plus viewers are still disappointed. This could be a full-blown NC-17 LGBTQ adult film, and it wouldn't be enough for some of these people. That's how disturbed they are. And I'm the pervert, but apparently if you want more queerness, you're perfectly fine and you're a good person. But if I say, hey, when Adora becomes She-Ra, she looks like a man, I'm an evil person for saying that. Still disappointed with the new She-Ra series, as it is only double onlys there. Confirmed queer characters are minor ones. We're pretty much can say Catra's totally gay for Adora. Like there's no question. No one goes this hard in on someone unless they want to be with them. This isn't just like you were my best friend and you left me. No. It's got to be more than that. Far more frequently, the show implies that potential for queer content, but doesn't deliver on it. Define deliver on it. Like actual showing it? Like you do realize that kids' cartoon, even though I want there be all kinds of relationships, hetero, whatever, but I wouldn't want them to actually show them doing it. Like what the hell did this writer want? For instance, despite the heaping helping of romantic subtext between Adora and Catra, their relationship is only referred to as a friendship. It's one way. Adora does not love Catra in a physical way. She loves her like a sister. They grew up together. Even in the book, they say we were sisters. Catra sees it completely differently. She's never expressed that to her or explained it to her, which she probably should have done 1,000 times. It's all over now. After everything she did in season 3, there's no relationship there. It can't happen. Unless something crazy happens where she saves the world. But it's one-sided because Catra, the idiot, never expressed her feelings, correctly. The phenomenon placing an ambiguously queer content in the subtext without ever letting it rise to the level of text is something known as queer baiting. It's generally done to look at LGBTQ plus viewers without alienating the homophobic ones. Here's the thing. If I don't think two characters should be together, I'm homophobic. There's a lot of straight relationships and shows I don't like I thought were bad. Did that make me heterophobic? No, it just means I didn't like it. I love that double standard. You can hate everything about a Caucasian character, about a straight character, and you're a champion. You are a wonderful, great person, and you should win awards. I don't like the way Catra does things. Oh, I hate LGBTQ people apparently. No, I just don't like the way this character is being represented. Absolutely ridiculous. But yeah, the show is basically it's a lot of shit baiting with the Hordak and freaking Entrapped and stuff. I still think it's weird. I don't care what anyone says. Viewers without alienating the homophobic ones. Xena, Warrior Princess, was infamous for this, and more examples of the show accusing queerbaiting include Sherlock and Killing Eve. I don't know what those shows are. I don't watch those shows. Sherlock, is that they're talking about the girl one? But Killing Eve, I have no idea what that is. Perhaps this is why, despite being nominated, She-Ra lost a GLAAD award to Steven Universe. Yay! Which was ambiguously queer characters throughout its core cast. Then again, getting LGBTQ plus content into Steven Universe was a long and difficult battle for that show's creator. Are we talking about She-Ra or Steven Universe? Steven Universe is stupid. It sucks. It stopped being a good show after like 20 episodes. It's unfortunate for those who want more LGBTQ representation in their media. But like I ask again, what do you want? How far do you want it to go? You freaking pervert. You're the freaking pervert. It's not me. I just wanted a character to look like a woman who's supposed to be a woman. You want full-blown, actual intercourse? What the hell? But it's not surprising, despite how inspiring of the character She-Ra has been to many people for all sorts of reasons. Never forget, She-Ra was created to be and remains to this day a product. Well, yeah, you want to sell the story. Yeah. Here's the thing. And people always like, hate on, like, especially 80s cartoons. Oh, they just wanted to sell toys. But there were stories there too. There's a documentary about Thundercats, about the creators. I'll try to find it. I can't remember what it was called. But man, the way they talk about their show is like you thought they were talking about their children. They're so proud and they loved it so much. And they wanted to be like, we know we needed to sell toys, but we also wanted to give good messages and good stories for kids about courage, standing up to evil, believing in truth and justice. Those things need to be told to kids. You can wrap it in whatever wrapping you want, but those are good lessons for children. And if this show's meant to be for children, which I don't think it is, She-Ra's for teenagers. It's definitely not for little girls. But yeah, what a terrible article. Read half of it, which is pretty decent, and then this thing is just ridiculous shill. They love it, then they end it by hating it. So are they homophobic for hating it so much? Come on, Looper. You gotta live by your own standards at least. But yeah, these articles just break me. I wasn't going to do a video, but as I was reading it, I'm like, oh yeah, this thing has to happen. But thanks for watching, guys. Check out all my She-Ra reviews. We also cover all kinds of movie trailers and everything else in geek fandom. Follow us over on Twitter at C15 Podcast. Join that Discord server. You can share ideas there. And be sure to sub, like, share, and hit that bell for notifications. Crimson Saint here. Thanks for watching the video. If you're enjoying the content, be sure to sub, like, share, and hit the bell for notifications so you don't miss a single upload. If you have any tips or story ideas, hit us up on Twitter at C15 Podcast, or better yet, join our Discord server, link in the description below.